I'm Howard Weiss. We had hoped to do this at the general session, but we're so thankful to have two members of our team for many years with us, Mr. Coy Gibson, Mr. Tom Tebbe. A lot of people don't realize a lot of the things you've come to expect from HVAC Excellence began with these two gentlemen. The reason we have a national conference was these gentlemen's ideas and hard work. Our accreditation process that the industry has come to understand the standards and rely on, these two gentlemen helped make possible. I just want to express my deep gratitude to both of you and thank you and give you each a little token of our gratitude for everything you've done to the HVAC industry and the forum over the last 50 years. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, thank you, Howard. We appreciate it. Thank you, Howard. And I would just like to say to all of you gentlemen and ladies out there that we discussed coming to this conference with Howard. And Howard said, Tom, you have to come this year because I missed last year. And I said, well, I don't know. It's going to be difficult. He said, you have to come because you may not be here next year. And that was a hard one to take, but it was true. So if don't see any of you next year, it was a good call for Howard. But let me say this about HVAC Excellence. I appreciate the award. It's always nice to be recognized by your employer and by your peers. It's been a pleasure working with Coy for all of these years. We're very proud of the work that we did with the company, and Howard has taken it obviously to the next level. But more important than what Coy and I did, I would like to just quickly say something about the organization. It's a family-oriented organization. Everyone within the Weiss family has high standards. Jerry Weiss in particular I wanted to talk about. He's a friend. He's a businessman, he's an entrepreneur, and everything he does, he likes to do to perfection. But his main concern is always the people that work for him. They become very important in his life. And I'd like to just quickly tell you, when I say that, it's just words. But words have to be accompanied with actions. And I'd just like to say, my son passed away 19 years ago. And before 24 hours of Howard Weiss, Jerry Weiss, the owner of the company, and my friend Coy here were at my house for the funeral. We had a Vietnam veteran who was exposed to Agent Orange, and it just wasn't working out. So Jerry said, we will keep him with the company until such time as we can get his VA benefits, hospitalization and all, and he stayed with the company for 1 year. A new employee with less than 30 days with the company, his wife fell down the steps. And Jerry Weiss took $10,000 out of his pocket and paid the hospital bill. That's something to talk about. I could go on and on about all of the things he has done, but the people have always come first. The family has always come first, which is the employees with the company. So I'm proud to work with Jerry Weiss. If you haven't ever met him, you're missing out on something important because he's one heck of a guy to work with and to work for. He'll never let you down, and everything he produces, he wants it to be meaningful to the industry. One last story about Jerry. There was a lady that didn't quite work out with the company. And Jerry did not like to ever let anybody go. And I said, I can't do it, Jerry. I'm not going to do it. Let the person go. And this is what he did. 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I said, Jerry, what did you do? And he said, I let her go. And I said, but what did you do? He says, well, I gave her $2,000 severance pay and told her I would keep her on the payroll for 6 months at full salary till she was able to find another job. Now, what kind of employee does those type of things, for the people that work within the company? Jerry's full of energy. He's got visions. Coy and I shared that vision with him years ago. We worked together as a team, night and day, to build what we have. And that's where the story lies with Jerry. And I've told him 1,000 times, Jerry, I'm so proud to work with your son Howard, because he is not an individual that just has a job and a position. He is the hardest worker with the company. He's got multiple talents and so forth. He brings so much energy and purpose and commitment and future to this organization that it's proud to work with him. It's a mimic of working with Jerry Weiss. So the company is what I'm appreciative of more than anything else. They've been part of the HVAC Excellence, the ESCO team, and to work with the Weiss family. Thank you.
For me, it's been a real pleasure, a real journey. That all I can do is echo what Tom just said. Wonderful company, wonderful people, and Jerry Weiss is one of the most exceptional people that I've ever known. When I come to the conference, I look around and see where it is today, and I can remember where it was when Tom and I started all those years ago. It's made remarkable progress, and I appreciate the award. But the thing I appreciate more than anything is the fact that from what I've seen at the conference today, it will go on and on and on for future generations. Thank you for the plaque, Howard. Thank you for the association, and I do appreciate everything.
And I'd like to say one other thing. Thanks to all of you people that have supported the conferences, both the attendees and all of the exhibitors. You have helped us grow. You mean so much to us. And this is now 2025. And I want to say thanks to everybody at this conference and former conferences for being part of the ESCO family. Thank you.
I'll say one last thing. One person can make a difference. These two gentlemen had a vision, and they didn't do it for the income. They did it for the outcome. Thank you. They're not just friends, they're family. So thank you for everything.
Thank you, Howard. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.